5 years ago, marketeers were those guys that know how OCPM bits work, how to do tiering, lookalike audiences, and now it's basically different. You have one campaign that is doing everything, and it's using AI. And so I think that the role of marketeers is getting more strategic.
The iOS update, for example, brought a huge roadblock for marketers, globally. So we've had to pivot and change a lot of the tactics that we do now. So definitely from a data point of view, we're having to look at new alternative routes for data.
As the data going in has been worsened and as the kind of algorithms have gotten better, kind of putting that control into the algorithms and setting up your structure a lot less towards audiences and a lot more towards kind of the algorithm and creative, we've seen that really overtake in the last couple of years.
ASC is evolving. It is essentially a strategic answer of Facebook to the changes of the ecosystem.
We're at a point now where almost everyone, I think everyone is using it now.
It's about fueling these ads with the data that is available. And we're seeing lots of updates release around ASC about enriching this data.
ASC is kind of black box. You lose visibility and control.
How do we use that as a part of our tool, using it to fit our business goals without kind of losing sight of the growth and the other areas that we want to do that with?
Number one step is to understand where algorithms are actually spending the money. The vast majority of spend goes to discounted products. Only new arrivals are absolutely ignored.
I know specifically with ROI Hunter, we've actually created our own metrics as well for certain client scenarios. But a really great simple one is using margin, just to make sure that you're not advertising products where putting spend behind, you're not going to make that much money off the back of them, or using returns data and ruling out products that simply get too much of a high return rate. It just makes the account more efficient. And you're basically putting focus and spend behind the right relevant products.
Using Google Analytics data about what products are popular, or even Google search data from Google Shopping, for instance, where you can identify trending products, incentivize Facebook to promote these products, because they don't know these products from the pixel, but you can get additional data from the search. All right, these are really good products.
I don't think you can overestimate how strong it is pulling in those external other marketing sources through a platform to be able to take Meta out of that silo, because they just don't talk in any other way. You kind of have to force it through using a partner like this, and we've seen some great results off the back of that.
I think the future will be how social media is used for brands. So a lot of brands right now, obviously it's super competitive at the moment. Buyer intent is dropping. It takes a lot more effort to get that sale over the line. And a lot of brands are pivoting and changing because of this. So I think that people will be using social media to redefine what their brand is through content.
With the loss of signals, we're going to see more marketing mix modeling, more basically modeling of data, usage of product level data. I believe that it's going to be easier to optimize towards real profit.
For those bigger companies, I think being able to tangibly say, like using MMM and people develop in that area and it becomes more accessible to everyone, there will be able to really strongly put data behind. Social is obviously doing all this amazing work, and so the budgets will go up and we'll have a great time. So that's kind of how I see it going, and from the movements I've seen and as the industry goes on.